I'm Kevin Coleman of the Scioto Post and also the Ross County Historical Society, and I'm with the Society's director, Andrew Hall. You just had your annual meeting. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so we held our 129th annual meeting tonight, had a great crowd of members to talk over what the Society has been up to over the past year, what we're working on now, and talking about where the Society expects to move in the future. So we handled just traditional business as usual, talked over how the museum dealt with different challenges over the last year, but really the big focus was on what the organization is going to be doing in 2025 and how we're going to be moving forwards. And one of the big things that we revealed during this year's annual meeting is the Memorial Fund board that's right here behind me. So this is a map of Ross County that we are going to be using to track all of the cemeteries that are here in the county, both those that are cared for by trustees and those that aren't. And every year we are going to continue to work with local trustees in order to systematically clean and care for the cemeteries, especially those that are a little more forgotten here in the county. So this year we picked our first contributor. These are individuals who are prominent people from Ross County that we want to highlight. And our very first choice was Dr. Emma Ann Reynolds, a African-American physician from right here in Ross County. And we also have our Memorial Fund, which tracks all the donations that are given in memoriam for those who have passed. That Memorial Fund, moving forward, will be used to pay for cemetery cleanings, these types of memorial pieces, and just generally trying to maintain the monuments and historic heritage of the county.
All right. So tonight was both a business meeting and a sort of award ceremony?
It was indeed. We not only had our Memorial Fund to talk about, but we also had our first Capital Awards, which recognizes individuals of prominence for their work in history here in the county, as well as we awarded 3 different scholarships to young students who are going off to college.
And those are long-term, ongoing?
Yes, these are standing awards and scholarships. So the awards are our first Capital Awards, specifically focused on uplifting and showing the work of those who are preserving our local history. And we have 2 different scholarship funds. We have the Nolan Fund, which is offered on even-numbered years, and the Enderlin Fund, which is offered during odd-numbered years. So this year, the Enderlin Fund was able to offer $3,300 in scholarships to 3 different students from around the community.
Can you say how they're chosen? Do they have an interest in history?
So these students all apply to our scholarship, and we have a committee of board members and trustees who go through and evaluate the students' academic work, their community work, as well as other extracurriculars. The big focus for the scholarship awards are focus on community building and really just that kind of community centered work. So all 3 of our recipients this year were all highly active in different aspects of the community here in Chillicothe.
And is the list of all the recipients are in the meeting notes?
They are in the meeting notes. They'll be in our newsletter, our upcoming summer newsletter, and they'll also be sent out in a press release this coming week.
All right. Can you list the award recipients?
I can do our best to remember. So, of course, we have Kevin Coleman as our one of our award recipients. We have
not to toot my own horn.
Of course.
But I missed it because I was covering the news, so I wanted to hear who else got an award.
Of course. Lou Speakman from South Salem. Eric Gano from I forget the name of the monument company. I forget the whole name of his monument company off the top of my head.
And his effort was?
And that was for the Soldier's Circle restoration. And then...
Do you know which cemetery? Green Lawn?
I think it's Green Lawn.
Okay.
Yes.
That would have been a big project.
It was. They had over 93 volunteers come out to help with that project. And then our last one...
And in South Salem, what was the effort there?
That was for the South Salem Academy.
Okay.
Lou Speakman, over the course of the past 30 years, really has been upkeeping and managing that space, turning it eventually, like over the course of his time there, into a museum about South Salem. And then our last one was for the First Presbyterian Church of Frankfort, which had a major restoration of their stained glass windows done by an artist in Middletown, Ohio.
All right. And how would you describe my me other than being late?
So Kevin Coleman was recognized for his astounding work in the local history community, whether it be in giving talks, tours, being embedded in the day-to-day culture of the town. The award was given to Kevin for not only your historic work in talking about the long, long history of Ross County, but also in your work in documenting its current present, which will eventually be tomorrow's history.
All right, astounding. I like it. I'll put it on my tombstone.
Sounds good to me. Hopefully not for a long while.
I don't plan on that. Yes. What upcoming events does the society have?
Yeah, so we actually have 2 events coming up in May that I think folks will really find exciting. Our first one is going to be on May 23rd. It's a Friday evening from 6 to 7, where we will have Dr. Kurt Fields, a nationally renowned Ulysses S. Grant reenactor, come to talk about Grant's life. So that will be right here in the Transportation Gallery.
Is this his third appearance?
I believe this is his 3rd appearance here at the Ross County Historical Society. Usually standing room only, so if you want to come and see him, make sure you get here early that day.
Will you have to take down the no smoking signs?
Maybe just for him.
Okay.
And the other event, which we're going to be offering this May, is on May 30th, and we're going to be doing an Ice Age movie night. So we'll be showing the film Ice Age with a whole bunch of other activities associated with our Ice Age exhibit, talking about early paleo history here in Ross County.
And what is the name of the mammoth there?
Our mammoth, named by our members here, is Thomas Wolvington.
All right. So more a very kid-friendly event?
Definitely a kid-friendly event. We would love to see lots and lots of families come out to enjoy the film, see the exhibit, and have fun with some of our activities.
All right. And, of course, if you're a member, you get a newsletter which tells you what's coming up.
Absolutely. And it'll also be on our website. You can also find all that information on all of our social platforms. So Facebook, X, Instagram, Blue Sky.
And you have a constant output of images, photographs that you're posting.
Absolutely. We love showing off especially new acquisitions. So as things come into our collection, we like to share what that is. We also like to share some of the interesting things that we discover as we dig through our own archives. So if you want to see unique little aspects of local history, check our social media feeds out.
All right. Andrew Hall, Director of the Ross County Historical Society here at the Ross County Heritage Center. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kevin.